What's up, guys? This is episode 3, I believe. We're gonna leave off where we left off last time in this little pawn shop looking area or something like that. Why is my character so zoomed in? What the hell? Why is my character so zoomed in? Can I fix that, please? Thank you. There we go. Alright, so so we just gotta look around while
Oh,
she went out
cute
back.
bunny.
Look at the cute bunny. Kind of creepy a little bit. Gotta keep exploring. Hello, what do we have here? Mannequin hoe. We'll pick up this. Look at that. Mannequin hoe, I'm gonna need you to watch this place. We don't know what's gonna jump out and scare us. Nice
Who would
TV
want to
to watch.
watch this creep fest?
I'm just exploring. You gotta explore. That's a film thing. It's like an old time filming thing. Whatever. I haven't.
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
That's 3 of 12. I only found one though. How did I find the other one? I don't remember. That film thing. That's that TV on the other side. Can we go this way? Ma'am, I need you to open up. This place is giving me the creeps. Why are you staring at me like that, bro?
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
There's got to be another way into the mill. We have to finish. We have to.
We have to finish this. It's a crow. So this way, I wonder. What is this?
I don't know what that is, but it looks painful.
It's a human spine. Yeah, it's a human spine. Ma'am, what have you been doing? What have you been up to? Still don't know what these are for. Kinda confused. Now, where's this lady at? She's supposed to... I already walked down that. I checked over there. I don't know if I checked back here or not. I can't check back there. It's piled up. Ma'am, why do you have chairs glued to the ceiling? That is not where they go. It keeps showing X. I was looking at the bird, that's why. I thought I was doing it from that, but I guess not. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to open this door right now. Right this instant. And I mean it. She's supposed to go out back and look. And she ain't went out back and looked. Starting to make me mad. Oh, I can talk to her now.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Well, thank you, madam.
Yes. Whoa. May I?
I insist.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
How much is it?
$10.
Somebody? Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
Now, it better work, or I'm coming back for my money.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
We're
for
gonna have a
finding us a
problem.
camera.
It was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah.
Thank you, madam.
That's us.
She looks creepy.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Emergency sock quarter?
Quarter for her milk. What is this?
Cursed movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
Must be. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh. Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
Wait, how would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda.
Busted.
You can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right. Yeah, I need to get some milk, but
I need some
couldn't
milk for
find
my
any.
I
mom.
got you. One milk.
One milk. Thanks.
No sweat. All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands
Do you
on.
want to join our movie?
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But
Are you scared?
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
yeah, we had a little run-in with him today,
That's-
but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
Anybody gonna talk?
Chris, I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
Let's do it. Honestly, I didn't know that he was his dad or whatever.
I have worn many masks over the centuries.
I didn't know he had
Dr.
a son.
Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted.
Or I wonder if that baby was
Frank
the,
Stone
if he was the baby of
confided
the,
in me,
that was about to get burnt.
allowed me to unlock his
That could have been it
potential
too.
during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise. A
A new
timeline.
timeline.
A new
New
chance.
chance.
Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel.
So is that
mill.
her talking?
But
The
what
old
true
lady?
creator wouldn't suffer
I think it
for
is.
their art?
Okay. We're somewhere else now?
Okay.
Bad dream?
Bad dream?
Something like that.
Ugh. How long was I out? I don't even remember falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes? Seems like it was a pretty intense dream.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm used to it. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
Better not be
I
lying.
meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Look, sir.
Oh.
I'm telling the truth,
Right.
I promise.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated
Don't talk about my
with
movie
you.
like that.
Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
What are you waiting for? I'm good here. Yeah, what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting
Well, now, this
for?
is a real bold statement kind of room. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
How do you know about Murder Mill? Let's do this one.
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
I'm a big fan. What's your first credit?
Cut the shit, man.
Okay. You want to know the truth? When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found, and the further I followed the trail, the more fascinated I became. Not just in the film, in the legend. Whether you meant to or not, you created a monster with this movie. Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
Well, that's why I had to find out for myself. Took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
You better be telling the truth.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around. Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
A bonsai tree. Except for it has no leaves on it.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah,
Yes.
How did
How
you
did
know
you
that?
know?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A
Did?
long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Bonnie.
Oh, well, thank you.
I wish I'd stayed
Maddie?
in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
Nope.
I don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And?
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
Better be.
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Alright, now we gotta go upstairs to the second floor. See what's going on. What is this?
Cool statue.
It's like a statue with a little clock on it. That's pretty
Missing
cool.
a piece, though.
There's a chainsaw.
Wow.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the
For no
metalwork.
discussing, I want to
It's
interact with that. Yep.
beautiful.
What is this?
Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
Wow. F. Frank Stone 2015. Okay. Close the book. Set her back down.
Yeah?
I should check
And
on
what would you
Maddie.
do if it was you here instead of me?
Can't be.
No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a
Another
way
one.
out. Who, Stan? Psh, not in a million years. You sure would get a kick out of this place.
Maddie, are you okay?
And you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you
Yeah,
talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer.
It's on the left side.
I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
There's something I never told anyone else. It's not a good idea. Down the past. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of curious on this one, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light, and the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. Then right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment, and nothing else. That was your mom.
Forgot all about her. She's the one that gave me money.
Thank you.
Hey guys,
What's going on?
look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah, there, right there.
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
See that one?
If someone else did find out this deal is going down, they might be after the film strips.
Healthy competition does make for better offers.
My guess is that if they're all dressed in black and prowling around the place like a thief, they're not here to make an offer.
Maybe they just want to make a dramatic entrance.
Should we tell Augustine? They might be dangerous.
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Get scared shitless. Who was that, dude? Or a girl?
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. The van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Right on time.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
You better be, and you better not let me down.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight.
Feast your eyes.
No, he's jealous right now.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
and Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but...
What?
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of
That
the press
might
the
be
first
why
time
he's
around.
pissed.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Stone's victims were real people.
True
This
was.
was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
You're right.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah. So let's not fuck it up.
Like, fuck you. Don't talk to me that way.
Can we help?
Nah, Robert and I'll go through and see if there's any other good places in the mill to shoot. Then we'll head out.
Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here. Like, subscribe, comment. It will help me out and I appreciate you guys more than you know. And I will catch you guys in episode 4. And goodbye.
Here.